Alright, hey guys, how's it going? SEAASER here, and we are back on the Exodus PvP servers. So today I want to go ahead and get some gigas because our giga line is still very lacking. So on here we have the S Plus transmitter, so I was just checking over on the island a minute ago with one of our transmitters there, and dino scanned, all the gigas were low level, and we don't really have a consistent way to kill them or respawn them since we don't have the center. So I decided to come back and check here, and as luck would have it, there's actually two high level ones, one in the highlands and one in the desert. So I'm going to get this one over here in the highlands first. It is kind of late, so hopefully I won't have too many people contesting it. I think it's only like 6 people on at the moment, so I should be fine, but I really don't like taming out here, so I did bring a heavy with me just to be safe. But yeah, so it should be down here. I think it's around the lighthouse, but it might be down towards the shore. I'm not sure, so let me go ahead and take a little peek here. Shouldn't be too hard to find. They stick out pretty easy out here. So let me see. No, that's a Bronto. And, oh, there it is. Alright, 145, and let me see what the melee is here pre-tame. Only 18. That's not too bad. So let's go ahead and get this thing trapped and then knock it out and see what we get. Alright, so that was pretty simple. I always like to try and find the flattest spot as I can when I'm doing giga taming, and I always like to take my billboards and kind of angle them a little bit so that it makes it to where it's less likely for it to like veer left or right and not go into the trap. Also, like you guys saw when it got trapped, it started to do that little moonwalk thing. If your sound is turned down or you just don't hear the trap go off but you see it doing that, that also means that it's off. So I'm going to throw this battery heavy up, and then I'm going to get started on tranking this. Like I said, hopefully nobody will show up. It doesn't have like the best melee, but if I don't get a really good melee on this one, I can always go get the other one and see what we get. Alright, so it occurs to me now, as I'm getting close to knocking this thing out, I didn't bring any narcotics, and I'm going to need to use narcotics to keep it out. Even though it is 10 times, I'm going to need to pick some narco berries, so hopefully I can pick enough before this thing wakes up. I don't know, man. I mean, I know picking narco berries on like high rates is kind of annoying because when you go to pick through the bush, you pick through in like a few like clicks instead of a lot, and you end up like, if I don't hit narco berries, it's gonna wake up. So hopefully we get lucky. Let me go ahead and take a little peek-see here. Yeah, so this thing should knock out in the next couple of shots, so I'm going to start moving a little bit closer, so that way the second that it knocks out, I can just go ahead and start picking the bushes right by it, and hopefully I should be able to get some narco berries before the 3 minutes, I think it is, that it takes for it to wake up expires. Should be like one more shot, maybe? Maybe one more shot? I definitely should have used shocking trank darts for this. I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass for not making some. Alright, so I'm going to use a whip, I think. I think whips get berries better than just picking by hand. Let me see. Nah, it's actually about the same. Alright, so I'm just gonna try and get some narco berries, and hopefully we'll get it done in time. Let's see. Alright, I got a little bit. Let's go ahead and throw those in there. Just force feed all of them. And I'll get back to picking some more, because I'm not sure how much I'm gonna need. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more. I do need to buy the kibble as well, and then we'll wait and see how this thing tames up. Alright, so it is tamed. Let's take a look here. 205 melee, that's not bad. Let's see, how many points is that? 37. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and cryo this thing up and get it back to base. I did not expect to get something that high off of 18 points pre-tame, but I will definitely take it, and it is a male, so we can immediately start breeding. I also just want to point out really quickly, a lot of people in my last Giga taming video were trying to tell me that your melee could only go down, but that's definitely not the case here, because I believe it was like a 190 pre-tame, and it went up to 205, so obviously that's not the case. So let's get a HG pickup gun real quick and go get our trap picked up, because I'm not a godless heathen and I don't leave traps lying around the map. I also don't like people to know where I've been and what I've been doing. And then we need to grab that turret, and I'll head back to base. Alright, so before I head out, let's just make sure this Giga is still over in the desert. Yep, 130, same chords. So I got my heavy, got my battery, should be good to go. So the cool thing is, now that I have the 37 melee, it's very unlikely that I'm going to find something better, so I don't really care if this one comes out bad or if it gets griefed or whatever. Just kind of lets me relax and, you know, just get this Giga, and, I mean, even if it just turns out to be another crappy one, we can just use it for like an FFA or something. Ideally though, I would prefer it to be better. We got 37 off 18, so if we can find something like 25 pre-tame, I feel like we can probably get lucky and get like 40 plus points, which would be nice. So, anyways, I'm gonna go find this Giga, and I'll cut to that. Okay, so I found the Giga. It's a 130, ooh, it's a female, and only 14 points in melee, okay. So this one's most likely just going to end up being used for breeding. It will be nice to have a Giga female that isn't like a low level, so we're still going to clone the shit out of that level 20 that I tamed, but this one will be a better one to breed with for, you know, when we're going to use Gigas for actually like raids and stuff, because having more stam and HP and things like that, even though it doesn't matter a whole lot, it can make a little bit of a difference here and there. I think like the difference between like 1 point in HP Giga and like a 50 point HP Giga is only like a couple thousand HP, but that couple thousand HP can actually matter. So I'm gonna knock this thing out, and then we'll see how it tames. If we get really lucky, we can find a better melee, but if not, then oh well, we at least have something to breed with. Alright, so just realized that my mic was off. That's annoying. Anyways, this thing's done cooking up. Let's go ahead and pop this thing out and see what we get. Hopefully, we'll get a 37 melee on the first try. I highly doubt that we'll get a mutation, but it's always possible. Oh, twins. Very nice. Please be good melee. And it ended up with 37 points in melee. Nice. There we go. So we got twins. Looks like both male, unfortunately, but we both got the 205. So that's Pog. I'm gonna get Disable Wander on those so they don't walk around. They're still going to be in the way no matter what we do, but I don't think they got a mutation either, which is nice, because I don't want them to get mutations unless it's in the melee. But yeah, not bad. I mean, I don't know why the binos say that their melee is like 82%. That's really strange. But As you can see, it's actually 205. But yeah, anyways guys, that's going to wrap things up for today's episode. Tomorrow, we got a lot of stuff to do. We have to set up, I think we were going to set up a breeding area on Extinction, but we've decided that we'd rather set up somewhere to breed on Valguero, so we have to farm a lot for that. We need to beef up the defenses outside as well. Finish doing the vault drop all the way around, and get the turret tower that I want to place over here up, as well as some chandeliers. And yeah, just generally get more of everything that we need. Stuff like spark powder, gunpowder, and metal and everything. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.